What's up, Pandas? Peter von Panda here. Hey, a while back I showed you this video of this 4 USB power adapter. It's cool. Plugs into the wall, gives you 4 USB power outputs at various amperages here, so that you can plug in 4 devices, phones, iPads, whatever. I recently took it on the trip, and what I figured out is because of the packaging and because this is fairly cheap, what ended up happening is that when I had all 4 devices plugged into this, it would overheat and it would stop charging and then start and then cool off momentarily and then charge again and then heat up and stop charging, etc., etc. So you get this doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Anyway, so that was annoying. So what I wanted to do is find a more robust device that had maybe better design. I kind of feel like these are built, like this device is built with all the components that should work, but there's really very little kind of very proactive design work to make sure that it has clearly enough cooling. This was not in a hot environment, it was just plugged into a wall, and I wanted to solve a couple issues that come up with this. So I ordered this Poweradd 5-port USB charger. I'm just going to unbox it here. I'm not going to do a whole lot of testing with it right now, but it varies from this other device in a couple ways. One, as you can see, it comes with a fairly standard power cord. One of the reasons I like that is when you start getting big adapters like this, they tend to start becoming big in size or weight, and so plugging them directly into the wall starts to make it a little awkward. So I kind of wanted this because in addition, you can't always find outlets that are oriented the right way to kind of support a power brick appropriately. So I wanted this so that you can plug it in and then plug it into a power strip, into a wall or an outlet, regardless of whether it's a vertical or horizontal orientation. And then secondly, from what I was reading, you know, this company was supposedly makes pretty good devices. It's pretty clear they put some extra effort not only into the design of it, but hopefully the engineering of it. It's a little bit larger, so I'm assuming that maybe it cools a little bit better. And instead of having kind of the cryptic labeling of what the amperages are per port, and it's interesting here that USB 1 would be 2.1 amps, USB 2 1.3 amps, 3 is 2.1 and 1 and 1. So a little strange that they aren't in just a straight descending order, but they do put labels above each port showing you what they would charge, which is nice. So you could say, so you can see these two would work for iPad, this would work for a smaller intermediate device, and then these would be for phones per se. So that's kind of a nice little feature. So I like the fact that this Poweradd USB charging hub, it has kind of more thought around the details. I'm going to go give it a run for its money, plug in a bunch of devices, and we'll see how it goes. Assuming it doesn't overheat, I think I'm going to be pretty pleased with this. I'll put a link to where you can get this. Poweradd makes a variety of power types of devices, but overall pretty nice, pretty small and sleek. It's actually quite a bit bigger than the one I showed you earlier, but you know, it's kind of the size of a large pack of cigarettes, you know, not including the power cable. So Peter von Panda out.